Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is my updated Ultimate Beginner's Guide. The first one that I made was when the game came out. It was a long time ago. A few things have changed here in the game, so this one is for everybody new joining in. Okay, so first of all, classes. We have 3 classes in the game. There's the Guardian, there's the Scout, and there's the Acolyte. For me personally, as the state of now, as the 18th of 8th, 2025, it is Acolyte that I believe is the best class because it has a lot of damage output and you can heal. Then I would say it's the Scout, 2nd place, and 3rd place Guardian, but these might change. But one thing is very important for you guys to know is that all of these classes are very well balanced. So if you enjoy playing the tank, which is going to be the Guardian, you can play that. And if you like the gameplay style of the Assassin, aka the Scout, that also has the highest damage output in the entire game, but kinda has a lack in survivability, then you can go for that as well. So, I'm gonna go over the entire lobby and everything that you can go for, and a few tips and tricks along the way as well, because like, things like state and stuff, points, they've been added in my old guide. I'm not talking about it. That is the first thing that I actually want to talk about, which is the state classes. Every time you level up your mastery in the top right corner, on the top here, you might not see it because fully my webcam is like literally right here, but you can see your mastery level, and each mastery level you're gonna get some state points which you then can put in. This is super important, and this is also very important. Another tip that I have for you here, don't put anything into those skills yet, rather get those nodes first because they actually are better. If you go up here and you see that I'm only gonna get a skill range by 20% increased, and it costs 6 points, but with 6 points you could already, for example, get 2, 4, 6, either 15 mana, or these ones on the side. If you have survivability issues, I would start off with the right side of the state points first, because they give you a lot of more HP. Take a look at how much that actually is for 1 point each. This is actually kind of crazy. Same goes for here, some physical defense, magic defense, everything is in there. You have some +5 health region in there as well, which is really important. So if you have survivability issues, start with that tree, and if you play something like the Guardian and you're already pretty good and on not dying, but you need damage, go on to the left side, which is going to give you mana, some mana regen. But if you go up here, this is all the damage that you can get that you should be going for. Okay, so with that out of the world, make sure to always stat your state points. They're very important. They will make you from a very noob character to a very strong character. Another thing, if we go into the class here, you can see that you can get different skills in there. Basically, you just have to level up your mastery, and that's basically by just killing monsters in specific dungeons. It's pretty simple, actually. Pretty self-explanatory. For the Acolyte, I think what I'm running here is a very nice hybrid build. I have healing. I also have an aura that makes me attack faster and run faster. Then I'm using the Celestial Meteor Storm, which does the highest damage, compared with the Meteor Storm, which actually does the highest damage. I swapped them around in my head. This one obviously is the strongest one, but it's also the last one that you're gonna unlock at level 21. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Just quickly gonna go through the backpack. On the top right here where my webcam is, you have equipment, you have loot, and you have items that you can use. There's some potions in the game that you can use as well, which are gonna give you 100% luck. There's 100% coins, mastery, everything is in there. So if you are struggling with something like that, you can just throw on an EXP scroll for an hour and start farming. Let's talk about the lobby. In the lobby, oh, by the way, also, if you go into your, I have to tell her quickly that I'm making a video, otherwise it's, okay, so, yeah, if you go in here, the quest system, that's a normal, just typical quest system. You can, like, do these daily quests and weekly quests. Some of them are still a little bit bugged that don't work, but, most of them do. Also, if you go over here, you can also start trading later on, where you can go outside here and you can buy stuff of players, which is really important too. Make sure to go there, and you know, the prices are actually not broken like in dungeon leveling. So if you go over here, you can literally buy some interesting things here, as you can see right now. But yeah, that's basically all. Pretty cheap stuff as well here too. Of course, you have some offline loot, which I think is a nice system. You can send 2 of these out or 3 of these out for gold. They come back with more gold and some items as well. And if you buy Gabriel for 79 Robux, he's not gonna be there forever. It's only a one-time use as far as I know. I tried it once, and yeah, I could have done it again by paying again 79 Robux. Okay, so with that out of the way, we have a daily reward system. The good thing is, if you have some gold, you can actually buy yourself a little bit up if you want to. It's not necessarily that much worth it, to be honest, when it comes to this, so I don't really recommend buying it with gold. Just save your gold for other things. And yeah, we have a companion system. You're gonna be able to do some dungeons, and there's a 5% or 10% chance to get these. And once you actually click on follow, you will see that there's a timer on top here. At least it should be right now. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Oh wait, because I can already hatch it, so I'm gonna hatch it right now. But there's a timer on top that's like 2 hours or something, and if you actually go out and do dungeons, you're then going to be able to, you know, speed up the process. It tells you this here as well with the hatch tips. Companion pet will take some time to hatch. Equip the egg and defeat enemies to reduce its incubation time. So yeah, that's that. Let's go and talk about the smithy, the store, the enchantment, and all of this stuff up here. So the smithy does what you might think it does. You go to identify loot. Right now I actually have to salvage a few because I have a lot in my inventory. So if you go over here, what I usually do is I click on select all, then I deselect the ones that I still want to keep. Make sure to always keep necklaces, they sell pretty well. And then I usually sell the blues and the greens. You don't have to identify them before that. They are still worth the same price, so don't identify those, just sell them unidentified, okay? So there you go. You got yourself some points down here. Also some coins, which we're going to talk about in just a second. You only get them by salvaging items, so that's going to be important. So if you want to upgrade equipment, all you have to do is you bring some staff or whatever you want to have. You see this one is +0. If I select it, I can upgrade it for coins. You can do this to the amount of 3 times. Then it will look like this, the ice witch stuff +3. It will give you more magical damage. It's really important that you do that on a weapon that you're going to use for a long time. But yeah, always do it. Don't skip it. Very important. Also, reroll quality is very nice as well. If you select the item here and it has like a really bad quality, like this one, 33%, for example, you can reroll it and then you might actually get something better. In this case, we actually get 59 out of it. I highly suggest to, if you have a good weapon, make at least 70 plus quality. Very important. And that's basically explained everything that the blacksmith has to offer. There's nothing else. Obviously, you can identify loot as well. Don't have any unidentified loot because I just salvaged it. But you can identify it in there as well if you draw some nice epic weapons that you want to use. Okay, best goods. You can actually, this always restocks every few minutes, hours, 1 hour, I think, somewhere along those lines. I don't recommend buying anything from here because most of the items and gear will probably buy off players. By the way, also a little bit of a tip here. If you want to server hop, just go to the board here on the right side, choose any player that's in the server right now and block him, go out of the game, relog, because Roblox will not put you together with blocked people. You will have a new server that you can go in and then, you know, server hop to find the items that you might need. Of course, that does mean that you sometimes have to unblock the people at one point again. It would kind of make sense, right? Yeah, I did talk about salvaging just earlier. You basically throw it in there. You're going to get some materials out of it. You're going to get some gold and some of these red coins. They're going to be important for Enchanting, which is over here. Basically, in dungeon leveling, they also have something like param rerolls. So you go in there, and for example, I'm just gonna put this in there, and I'm gonna say like, oh, look at this, the max mana on crit chance and luck. I hate this. I want this rerolled because I don't need it. Then you're gonna press enchant, and yeah, you're gonna have some more of these things here, okay? And then you're gonna press keep before, or you're gonna choose the new one, and that's basically how you get it as well. Now with these coins here, you will need those later on. Once you do this, you can get them, I think you get them from dungeon runs. I haven't found any other way of getting them yet. I'm not so sure if salvaging the right items might actually do that as well. Maybe if you salvage one of those epic ones, you might get those too. I'm not entirely sure. Let's actually go and check it out. Salvage equipment. Let's just equip this one. Are we gonna get it? No. So I think you're gonna get that in dungeons. I just randomly had like 50 of those in there because you just run dungeons and eventually you're gonna get them. I think that's the only way of getting them as well. Up here we have the storage. Go into the warehouse, stash the items that you don't wanna have in your inventory. Maybe items that you want to sell later on. And this is the last tab, which is the companions tab, which means you can upgrade your companions. You need 3 of, no, actually you need 4 of the same ones, and then you can ascend them, and you see they actually get a quite increasing damage here. It gets physical damage, it gets health boosted and everything. So that's actually quite wild. Really, really good stuff. The way you get eggs, I told you already. You don't get them in normal mode, but you get them in hard mode and extreme. So, oh, there it is. So there's the stable crystal. These are the ones that I was just talking about recently. So, as you can see, if you go into hard mode, you can go in there and get the tide egg. If you go into extreme mode, you're gonna get the frost egg. If you want to just farm eggs, just do it in the first world, go to extreme, and then, you know, just rerun this all the time. It's pretty simple to get eggs. You know, you can also buy them. Let me just get out of here. I was stuck there. Right now, I don't know, there's a bug with this item that I'm wearing. It always looks like I'm naked. I don't know why. I don't know. If you go into the companions tab here as well, there's also the best companion, where you can actually spend some cash for specific items. You can also get some of the eggs here as well, which is really, really nice. So we're gonna do that right now. I'm gonna get myself the egg, and that's about it. And also, if you want to level up your eggs, you can also buy these items here. The dust is there for so you can actually you know, level up your pet. If you go into the companion tab over here, you can see, oh, now you can see the timer here. It's 3 hours, by the way. But if you want to upgrade one, so you can see, for example, this one is level 35. You're going to press on level up, and here are all of the items that you can use to actually level up that frost deer, which is really, really OP, man. It's really strong. So leveled it up now to almost level 40. Damn, that's crazy. Anyways, this is basically almost all of it. I'm gonna make an enchant guide very soon to tell you which enchants are good and which ones are bad. There's actually an image that I want to show you guys real quick. If you can give me 1 second, I'm going to get that image here. I don't know who made it, but it was very nice that they did. Somebody did this, so I'm gonna do and call it stats. Just give me 1 second here. I'm trying to put it into the video. So image, because that one is going to help you with what does what in the game. Some people don't know what spirit do when you reroll the params and stuff like that. So here's the shard that you can always use. Make sure to like take a screenshot out of it or something like that. You can see that intelligence is going to give you crit rate and mana regeneration. Armor penetration is for strength, armor penetration and critical damage. Spirit is the accuracy and resilience. Agility or agility, don't know how to say it properly, is attack speed and dodge chance. Resilience, it's going to give reduced duration of negative effects by percentage. Then you have endurance, which gives you stamina and health regen based on item level. And then you have luck, which is going to give you healing received and something else that we don't know yet. But this one is really important. Make sure to take like a screenshot or something of it, then you'll always know what's going to happen. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate beginner's guide to Dungeon Lootify. Again, the first video that I did was like a long time ago when the game released, and yeah, I think I have covered somewhat everything. There's a small of a quest line going on here as well. You can see, for me, I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, the missing hammer. Actually, if you want to find out where you have to go for this, you go in here and you see that there's like an exclamation point, and it shows you where you have to go and do the actual quest. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. You can also go into the store here and put in some codes. So I think one was 10k. No. What was the codes? I'm gonna quickly go and check the site if there was some codes. There was a code, but I forgot which one it was. They don't update it very well. Gotta be honest. They sometimes, when it comes to these updates and stuff, they don't do it. So Discord 10k it is. So we're gonna use it. And it just says, there we go. We got some money. And we got 3 chests, which initially is not that crazy, honestly. They don't really do crazy codes. Another one is Discord 5k. You can use that as well. Don't know. I think I've already claimed that. Yeah. So that is basically it. This is the ultimate beginner's guide. I hope this helped you. Make sure to give it a like, a thumbs up, and a comment. I always read the comments that you guys post, and I truly appreciate when you guys are sticking around. You know, and just watching my videos. It's, you know, literally my dream, what I'm doing here, and I've already posted over 1,500 videos, and I have no intentions to stop, so there it is. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.